Okay, hopefully this works. Alright, so let's do 1. That's control 4. Let's get rid of this and come down here. And control 1. And if it crashes again, I lose my views, which sucks. Control 5 there. Let's get rid of the yoke. There's a 2. I'm going to do a fuel tank view. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully it works. What plugin are you using for auto activation? B2 has a Lua script, and it's I believe it's on the Discord. So if anyone can post a link to that Lua script, it's on the, I think it's on the org, or is it just on the Discord? But it is very handy. Yeah. It was cool hearing Cirrus Max and 5 Mike Whiskey on the network during your intro. Yeah, that is the Into the Blue theme song for sure. I love that song. Okay, so let's try this again. So let's go battery on, beacon on. I really hope this doesn't crash. Are you guys seeing me yet on the cloud? Let's go full mixture, crack the throttle, hit the starter. Oops. We got a subscribe. Magnetos to both.
We got a subscribe.
We got Smurf John coming in with 4 months in a row. Smurf John, thank you for 4 months. I do appreciate it. This start is brought to you by
We got a subscribe.
Smurf John.
We got a subscribe.
Okay, taxi lights coming on. Alternator coming on. Set transponder on.
Transponder is on.
Set transponder 1200.
Transponder set to 1200.
I'm going to track a VOR here if I can for a bit. Let's track the Keen VOR. So I'm assuming you still control the radios via this. So 109.4. Yep, that'll work. Alright, nav beacon. Okay, I think we're ready to go. I don't know what the... oh, there's flaps. It's a handle down there. That's beautiful. Alright. Oh, gosh. How's Puck going to get out of here? Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let's go to advanced. And let's go to Puck. I really hope it doesn't crash again. Puck is in the Robin DR400, so we'll make him a Cessna 172 as well. The GPS will not be removed from the sim. It will just be disabled, if that makes sense. Alright, let's see if we can taxi this bad boy. Oh yeah. Rudder movement working. There we go. A little bit of flappies coming in. This is a cool plane. I seriously hope that the autopilot works. Oh. Puck came back as a 7.4. What happened? I mean, it could be kind of easy to keep track of him if I keep him as a 7.4. Advanced. Alright. Puck. Where's Puck? I stored the assignments to custom planes text. For you can assign more if you like. Okay, later. Alright, I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to close that. Hopefully it comes up. You can still use the GPS, you just can't couple the autopilot to it. Oh, maybe that's the case. Yeah, that is a very big Robin, isn't it? We're going to how come you keep showing up as a... That's so bizarre. Yeah, it thinks you're... I'm making you a Cessna. Let's make you a Cessna 150 and see what happens. Oh, there's a Twitch nickname field now. That's interesting. Yeah, he's a Robin. Yeah, there is no FS Cloud CSL for a low wing small GA. Oh, so he's gonna be a 7.4 the whole time? Oh wow. Okay. So it goes. It sees what his plane is, and then. Okay. Well, we're gonna roll with it. You've mapped it to a Skyhawk, and he's still showing as a 7.4 for you. Come on, FS Cloud. Let's throw a little dev into that situation. Yeah, I can't make you a small low wing. I think I PE from the wind. I think that it's in FS Cloud. I'm making you. In fact, there is no low wing. There is no low wing aircraft. For Puck Vanek, it shows as a Skyhawk. Well, then how are you doing that, Sphero? Because I need to have Puck as a Skyhawk right now. How do I do that? On the panel it says flap 0. Oh, that's interesting. Where is that flap setting on the panel? Alright, sometimes you need to restart FS Cloud. Alright, I'll do that. If I can bring it up on the screen, I think. So there's display capture, and let's do FS Cloud. Actually, I'm gonna do window capture. So window capture. I gotta take Unicom off. Add new source. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? FS Cloud, right there. Okay. There is the FS Cloud interface, and I'm gonna mute that right there, and then I'm gonna go settings, and I'm gonna go advanced, and I'm going to Puck. So I'm scrolling down. Oh, you guys can't even see that because it's in a different window. That's bizarre. So maybe display capture. No, that's not working either. You guys can't see the second window. That really sucks. Okay, LM. There's Puck. And we're going to make him a Cessna 172. Oh, Sphero just flew by. Okay. Well, I've restarted. I'm trying to make him a 172. It's not working. I was wondering, I didn't see a flap indicator. Yep, Puck is still a 7.4. Well, you were vanishing, so my taxiway was free. Okay, no worries. Well, the 7.4 is taking the active. It's a good looking 7.4, I will say that. Alright, so we're going to take off, and then we're just going to basically head southeast. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to alias this bad boy. Piper PA22 try PACER. Piper PA22 try dash PACER. Set the alias. X economy, open X economy, and start the flight. We got 3 passengers loaded. 25 gallons of fuel. Can I make... can I go 111 miles on... I would sure hope so. On 25 gallons of fuel. Oh, Puck. Puck is right there, but he froze for some reason. There's Sparrow taking off. Puck, are you paused? Or is that a glitch in the FS? Oh, there we go. There he goes. Oh, yeah. Oh, snack. Whoa, he's flying it upside down. Whoa, you guys seeing this? That is a maneuver. He's costing me money on my rental, but he's giving us an air show over there. I like it. He just did like a barrel roll. Little air show. Alright. Let's take off. Here we go. It's a very agile 747, yeah. Okay. Little nose down pressure. Woo! Woo woo!
Enjoy your snack air flight.
That's awesome. We're almost on a heading. Oh, look at the trim wheel up there. You guys, that's kind of cool. "25 knots, rotate." Let's go flaps up. Should have been flaps up earlier. Puck, can you just guide me all the way to Boston, please? Yeah, yeah, flap handle down there. Yep. Ooh, almost hit some trees. Just don't hit the 7.4. Yeah, it's easy to keep that 7.4 in sight, though, I tell you what. Alright. Whoa. My RPM is in the green. Let's lean a little bit. Is there an EGT gauge in here at all, or no? Probably not, huh? Just follow the RPMs. You're loading up, Matt Jones. Fly. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're just headed to Boston. And so far I'm hand flying this bad boy. Puck over there, Sparrow out ahead. Hopefully one of you guys has a GPS. 1 hour and something to go. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Serious? No, 1803. It says we're gonna, oh man, more than an hour. Oh, we're gonna have to do some trivia. Yeah, it is the slowest 7.4. Yep. Keep your finger away from the trim wheel. Oh, Prozac. Yeah, you're not kidding. You are not kidding. All right, let's see if the SciTech panel can trick it. I'll bring up the the other camera so we can see if this actually works. So over here we're gonna see if the top bad boy actually tricks this plane into thinking it has an autopilot. But I gotta reset it though. And I gotta fly the plane too. Alright, so here we go. Watch this. Autopilot. Altitude. Altitude. No, she's still climbing. Set altitude. No. Oh, she is trimming. Set altitude 4,000.
Altitude 4,000 feet.
Oh, look at that. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Cheating. Let's try heading. Let me sync up the heading bug. And let's try heading. Oh, crap. That's vertical speed, sorry. Heading. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, my stream title's wrong now. My stream title is now wrong. See you, Prozac. That's kind of handy, though, you got to admit. Oh. Stream title's wrong. Alright, so how do I change the manifold pressure? Is that just the throttle, isn't it? What should my manifold pressure be on a tri-pacer? That is the question. Because we're in the green as far as RPM. Oil pressure's in the green. Oil temperature's in the green. If I lean, it takes the RPM back. Yeah, so it looks like she's okay there. Let's put on the noise cancelling headset. Oh yeah. Let's do a vertical speed. Yeah, we're actually going to Boston, yeah. And in fact, I need to head toward Boston. You're right. Sorry, got a little off course there. And in this plane, if I go off course, I think that's almost headed to Boston. Let's bring up the GPS. Even though it's not coupled to the autopilot, we still should be able to get a bearing. So let's do Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra, and then activate. Alright, so my heading right now is 131, and it's showing Boston is 142. Is that correct? Yeah. CEO cheating again. We should have board meeting be called FSE violation. Probably no. It's not an FSE violation because in FS economy, this plane does have an autopilot. But what I'm saying is, in the real world, apparently the tri-pacer does not have an autopilot. So the cheating is on the sim side and not on the FSE side. Important is bearing, not DTK. Okay. So bearing 142. Okay. Cool. What? Yeah, I know, Padawan. I know exactly what happened with the. Okay, so again, the tri-pacer does not have an autopilot. There is no autopilot in here, and so, but if I use the SciTech panel, it tricks into thinking it has an autopilot. So it's essentially trimming the plane for me. It is officially documented in FSC manual to use the GPS this way. Yeah, it's just not coupled. So I have to go off of the bearing. Yep. And now I know to go off of BRG and not DTK. Too tiring? Yeah. Hey, Bill. How you doing? Look at this bad boy. Oh, how are my flaps down? What the snack? That was... I didn't put those down. Thank you, Bill, for making me do an outside shot. How are you, sir? Look at that bad boy. I will be given a reprieve. Yeah, there you go. So I have a question for you, Cajun Cacti. Are you around for the tournament weekend? Are you and your son around? If I happen to sneak away, I better watch the terrain here. Did you do a cross country, Bill? Nice. Hello, Steve. Where are you flying right now? We're flying to Boston. And Puck Vanek is over there in the Robin /47. And then Sphero is up there. He's a little bit higher. And he's in a tri-pacer as well. You're off all 4 days? Okay. Maybe you can... I'm not going to say it's 100%, but I'm so tempted. Who was it? Was it you or was it John that had a ticket? And or maybe that ticket's gone now to the tournament. It's cheap to get in though, isn't it? My initial thoughts are I like it. I do like it. I want to make some missions for Snack Air, and I want to encourage Snack Air pilots to fly it because I like it so far. It's fun. It is definitely fun. I'm definitely flying a lot lower than Sphero. Let's go up. We're going up to 4,000. We're gonna climb at 400 feet per minute. I'm gonna cheat again. You didn't? Okay, yeah. Yeah, the Waste Management Phoenix Open. It's a PGA golf tournament. So, John, are you a fan of golf at all, or? Of course, everyone in Phoenix is a fan during that week, right? You have to be, right? It's a law. Matt Jones, you're flying FSX on a really messed up computer. No worries, Matt. We're just here to have fun. Bill, you were 8 of 9 departing out of Camarillo, and one was a P51. Ah, did you take a quick snapshot? You're flying at 5,500? Okay. I guess I can fly at 4,000 legally because it's the AGL is probably in line. Is my heading 142 or 143? Let's go 142 on the heading. There's 4,000. Okay, we stopped at 4,000. So the tri-pacer with the SciTech panel actually captures the altitude that you set. That is so cheating. You took a few pictures and a little video. That's nice. Is that typical for Camarillo to have 9 people taxiing to the runway? I avoid the word active, but yeah. You wouldn't say you're a huge fan, but you appreciate it, especially because college football is over and I don't like baseball. I respect that. I am an avid fan. I just love watching the PGA Tour. I can turn the TV on and I can watch a guy walking down the fairway, and just by his saunter, I can say that's so and so. There are 3 tri-pacers for sale. What's the cheapest one? Haven't got into the hockey. I don't know why I've never got into hockey. I've enjoyed the 2 games that I've gone to, but they were minor league games. But C206 Stationaire, how you doing? Yeah, then I need to get tickets to the event. Yeah, Cajun Cacti. I don't know if you heard the question. Don't get into trouble with family. I have an extra certificate all day for all but Friday. Get 2 free tickets and lunch for being a veteran. So you have tickets for Saturday and Sunday? And then John Wilt B. How if I pay for some 100 low lead on maybe Saturday or Sunday morning before heading to the tournament? A little 100 low lead in your life? No, I'm not just talking. This is serious. In fact, I brought up the whole possibility with Right Girl, my wife, and I lost you, Sparrow. Puck's still here. Puck is still there with the 7-4, nice. And she told me I should go. So mostly because she's anticipating a job start here pretty soon. So do it while I can. Weather permitting, I might be able to swing a Sedona trip. Ooh. Maybe that would. Are you working Friday? C206 Stationaire. 24 months, the GTN 750 chat badge. Oh, baby. So the cheapest Tri-Pacer is 104 grand. That's not bad. The offer's still there for, not for FS Economy, but for FS Expo, right? Would you prefer me to go into Grand Forks or to Minneapolis, thereabouts? Did not get Sunday from Super Bowl. I tried to get any Sunday. Did not get Sunday from Super Bowl. Oh, okay, because you want to watch the Super Bowl game. Yeah, that makes sense. How difficult is it to get into the stadium on hole 16? Do you have to go there early? MSP would be like $200. GFK would be like 600. Oh no! I'm talking about the small airport outside of MSP. I think we talked about a particular airport. Okay, so we've got a lot of time to kill. 84 miles. I will say though that I'm quite pleased that this plane is doing 114 across the ground. Is the gauge in miles per hour or is it in knots? No, it is in miles per hour. Okay. Hello, Gitnick. Usually 2 to 3 hours before the first group. Oh, man. There's Farrell. There's Matt Jones. Matt's caught up with us. Very nice. You know, group flying is the new rage now on Twitch. Have you guys noticed that? I love it. It really adds to a level of immersion. The weather for Sedona looks okay for now. Sedona. I have a new Sedona. I'm not sure if it's payware or freeware, but I linked a new Sedona for me to install and run. Yeah, there's a 7.4 over here. Hand flying 111 miles. Why? Well, PHX, we actually we're, oh man, that 7.4 is really low. We actually are we're tricking the tri-pacer with the SciTech panel right here. It even though the tri-pacer does not have an autopilot, the SciTech panel is forcing the issue. So, what airport outside of MSP were you talking about? It seemed like there was a regional that Puck said would be easier. Maybe I was just a dream I had. So Puck, are you going to be hanging out with someone in particular at the expo, or will you hang out with me and be my friend? Totally cheating, I know. Yeah. It's I guess when I say regional, yeah, no, the GA airport. Yeah, there was a GA airport. Yeah. Cajun Cacti, usually you show up when the first group tees off and watches 10, and then when I see 16 starting to fill, move into the stadium. Fun time, no snow. Yeah. I got to make sure I have no beer until, 1 p.m. Rumor says that there are high heels at that tournament. Is that true? Brad's going, time to jet, me and Val. There you go. It'll be like a gang. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll make a command decision by sometime in the spring. We'll see. We'll see if you're still good to go. But I want to know: will you have new upholstery by then, or do I get to see the glorious existing upholstery? And also, will we see pieces of paper in the panel? Because I really liked your MacGyver. Do you know who MacGyver is? He may be too young for MacGyver. We're all going out for dinner and drinky poos. Nice. So I can crash that Brad, Val, Time, Potty. You got to check with them if I can crash your Potty. All right. Goodbye. See you, Germany. See you, N87UP, Nathan and family. I'm up on their big screen TV. Hello. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss. Beggars can't be choosers, but probably we'll see how the 80 treats us. AD. Remind me what AD is. Is that the attitude? Something or other? Should you get some more pipers? No, I would hold off. I mean, here's the truth, right? You can buy a tri-pacer for 100 and some odd thousand, right? Or go ahead and calculate the hourly rate. Let's just say the hourly rate is 75 an hour, right? Alexa, what is 105,000 divided by 75?
105,000 divided by 75 equals 1,400.
So you could do 1,400 flights renting it before you justify that purchase. But it's kind of fun to have one in the hangar. So, airworthiness directive. Airworthiness directive. Is that related to the interior? People watching on Saturday. It's a crazy day. Last year, 500,000 people were there. I wonder if I could live stream from the tournament. Pretty much saying the FAA wants you to pay someone to say that the part is working normally. Oh, okay. You're not talking about the interior. You're talking about the avionics fix. Okay. I hear you. Welcome to aircraft ownership, right? Okay. Another Arizona Aviator. I like it. Welcome. Is that the Arizona Aviator? Did you change your name? Your Twitch name? It is usually for vital parts and airframe. Okay. What's in 40 minutes, JQ? All right. What we should do is we should do some trivia for snacks. No, you're different. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. 40 minutes to land. Yeah, it's 70 miles. How are we doing on fuel? What? John Fly is looking at his fuel gauges? Just write it down. Mark it in your journals. John Fly is checking his... Oh, shoot. John Fly needs to switch tanks. Oh, John Fly almost shut the tanks off. Whew. So, where will the aircraft head then? Well, it's kind of up to you. I mean, you're really the owner of it. You're just leasing it to Snack Air. I wouldn't mind having it ferried to POB, Pope. In before it runs out, yeah. You're waiting for them to drop the AD on Piper wing spars. That's going to be expensive. What would that give you, the wing spars, John? You can plane spot Scottsdale Airport across the street. I think if I'm on my phone and I'm away from the players, I probably could live stream. But I don't know for sure. What was the airport you wanted it to be positioned? KPOB. Yeah, KPOB is our main hub. I think it's a public and a military field, or is Pope just a military field? I don't even know. All right, here's trivia, gentlemen. Trivia for snacks. Hey, Boom Sawa, how you doing? They were talking 8,000 for Piper wing spars. Ooh. By the way, Puck or John, Cajun, and D Monies, if any of you want to jump on voice, please do so. I'm coming down to the John Fly Voice Private Lounge. If any of you guys want to jump on voice, go to the voice lobby. Oh, at work, otherwise you would... Okay, no worries. Oh, Puck's here. Oh, I have company in the audio world now. I think. Rap, rap. Can you hear me, Puck?
Here we go.
Oh, heard
Hello?
a bit of... There you go.
There we go.
Let's see if you're on Discord. Go ahead and talk.
Hello, hello.
Oh, how you doing? How you doing? You are here. You're live.
Yep. How are you?
How's that 7.4 treating you?
Oh, it's great. Very slow today. I don't know why.
Flaps up, man. Flaps up.
Yeah, flaps full right now. Flaps full, gear out.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
What do you think of this Tri-Pacer? It's cute, isn't it?
It's kind of a neat plane.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I mean, I wouldn't buy it, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I think that I'll be able to recognize it in the real world now. If I ever stumbled across it, I'll be able to say, "Yep, I know what that is."
Right. Like I didn't know what a tri-pacer was until like I saw one on the flight line, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm getting better and better with my recognition of things.
That's good. But yeah, I mean, if you get to Minneapolis, I'll pick you up. Heck, I'll even. Oh, maybe I won't fly into the actual international because that's like a $200
No, no,
landing
no,
fee.
no international. Yeah. Um,
That's
do you have you booked a hotel?
no, not yet.
Okay.
I was kind of waiting until I think I'm gonna book one before like the deadline so that I can whatever if I have to cancel it, I'll cancel.
Yeah. No, yeah, you, John. John, Joe will be. Do you want to join us in voice? I wanted to talk to you anyway because I wanted to learn a little bit about Puck and I can learn about your real world plane.
Aha. What does he have?
He can come tell us. I believe he has a Piper Cherokee or no? What does
Yeah,
he
that's
have?
that's pretty like oh there he is.
Let me drag him down here. Good day, sir.
Hey.
So was John Wiltby not available? Or you just
Uh, oh no, you know what? I spent a lot of time. Um, so I'm a security guy, and I started with, uh, oh no, 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 sorry. Let me back that up. Yeah, no, when I was in college, my email address was actually the first three letters of my first name and the first five letters of my last name, and I just kept that.
okay. Ah, nice. Okay. But you are John, right?
I am John. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, John.
Hello, John.
Nice to chat with you.
It's nice to chat with you too. I have a few minutes because I am working,
No
but I'm
worries.
between meetings. So
Tell Puck what plane you have.
Yeah, I'd like to hear.
yeah, so I've got it's a 1962 Piper Cherokee.
Very
Uh, yeah, it's nice. It was a 150 originally, but in '64 they did the STC to bump it up to a 180. Um, and yeah, so that was helpful. And then it used to be my uncle's. Um, but he was training to be a pilot when he bought it, like going through his private, and ended up not finishing it. So he sold it to me. But before he sold it to me, he threw in a power flow exhaust. So it bumped it up to about 200 horse, but let's say 199 and a half because I don't have a high performance rating. Um,
well, as
but
long as it's not over 200.
right. But yeah. So
That's
very
awesome.
Cool. Very cool.
That
Yeah,
thing probably sings.
Oh, it's beautiful. I actually, so my mechanic, so my wife makes fun of me because I just make friends with people and somehow I get things for that. Um,
I love it.
and yeah, right. And so my mechanic and I are good friends now, at my little small field. And so I do a lot of computer work, and on the side, I mess with embedded electronics and that kind of stuff, and do a little hackery around that. And he lost an avionics guy, so him and I were chatting, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't have anyone that does avionics, so I was wondering if maybe we could trade work. I'll keep your plane working and all that kind of stuff, and help you out if you'll be my avionics guy." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, that sounds great."
Nice.
So,
Very
but he
cool.
tells me all the time, every time he takes it, he's like, "Man, I really wish I could just steal this because." It climbs out at when it's just me and it's like a nice normal day. I can climb out at about 13 or 1400 feet per minute, um, still at like 80 knots or so. And I mean, I don't know any better because it's like the one plane that I really fly. So every plane should just perform that way, but I guess they don't.
I love it.
Yeah,
I get to live vicariously through you, real world pilots. It's lovely.
well, we'll get you there one day, John.
Yeah.
Um, I think the last time I flew the Bonanza, it was cruise climb 105, and I think I was by myself, full fuel. I think I was 1,500 feet per minute.
Wow. Man, that's
That
a
thing is
homesick angel.
That thing soars. It's a beauty.
Oh, boom saw. We're in the private voice Discord right now, talking to John and Puck. So I'm gonna do a quick trivia question, and then we can continue our little chat. You guys are obviously excluded from the trivia, though.
Darn.
But everyone out there in Chatland, what is the Latin word for WFW? What is the Latin word for WFW? All right. So I saw that was a lovely picture that you sent of your plane and your daughter last winter. That was pretty cool. I shared that with my wife last night.
Thank you, sir.
She lived in Arizona for a long time, and she misses it, especially this time of year.
Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
We've been freezing out here.
JQ got the trivia. Very well done. 333 to JQ. Verbatim is the answer. I have to sometimes mix up my trivia so they're not so easily Googleable. But yeah, so Puck, I honestly I would say I really am about 60% of just taking you up on that offer. Is
Sure.
That's like a almost likely?
That's an almost likely, yeah.
Yeah. No. Because
I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. I'll probably be in Salt Lake at some. Well, actually, one of my best friends is he just got a class date for SkyWest, and he's on the CRJ, so he'll be training out of Salt Lake. So I'm probably going to visit him in June at some point. I think his because he starts June 14th.
I know where he's going to be training too, because the school that signed up with SkyWest to do all of they actually, believe it or not, they're going to train in a plane that's available for X-plane. What is it called? Oh, what's that one that's got, it's the high wing twin. Oh gosh, what is it called?
Wait, what are you referring to?
There's a school near Salt Lake City that is SkyWest affiliated, and so you start their training program, you do your multi-engine and everything like that, and then you basically it's just a feeder for SkyWest for CRJs.
Oh no, I mean he's already
done with. Okay, he's just
he's going to be doing his regional training.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, yeah, Lars Rest has it, the P206. So this school does all their multi-engine in a P206 for these SkyWest guys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's the same school that I was going to go and do my recreational license with these Czech sport cruisers. So
I still think you should.
Yeah, I think I should. John, what's the forecast for Sedona? I didn't take a look at it.
Oh no, that's I think it's supposed to be 60 on Friday, and it looks like sunny skies the whole time.
Nice. And how long of a flight is that?
Like an hour and a half, maybe.
That's
tops.
Nice.
We'd have to float under depending on where you're at. If you're in Scottsdale, or if you because I'm south of the Phoenix Valley where I fly out of.
Okay.
So if you were up in Scottsdale or something like that, I'd probably have to fly up and pick you up.
No. I'd come find you. I would find you.
Say that until you find out how far it is.
No. If it's within 2 hours of Phoenix International, then I would find you. I would find you.
I'm like, yeah, I think it's like an hour drive, not an hour drive. I can get from Sky Harbor to my area in like 30 minutes or so. It's just 30 minutes south.
I love how in the Twitch world we have real world meetups. I mean, I met up with Josh first, and then I met up with Max, and I met up with Plane Ben. I've met up with so many at the Expo and the FS Con, and I've had the fortune of flying a ton with people that I've met through Twitch. I've got like 80 hours of flying. And you two may increase that number.
Yeah.
So thank you.
I mean, if you come down for Expo.
Well, I'm thinking even outside of Expo, if I just come up with a reason to come and split the cost of a rental and fuel with you, you'll be willing to build up an hour or two.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
At half the price. I mean, legally you can do that, right?
Yep. 50. Well, if you got to split it.
Yeah.
Pro rate.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, cool.
It's a good flight. It gets a little bumpy flying into Sedona. Hopefully you're all right with that. But
I'm okay with bumpy. I've been with Max, and we've been in so bumpy that I was strapped in in the SR22, and my head hit the ceiling.
Oof.
Oh,
I've
man.
also done very, very steep approaches that got bumpy into Santa Fe over this. We're at like 12,000 over this mountain range, and then we just dived down to land at Santa Fe. We've wore oxygen at 15,000 going into Denver, heading from New Mexico up to Denver. I've had a lot of fun with Max. I did the class Delta the Delta transition over Lindbergh in San Diego with Mr. Gibbs. We were in a Cessna, and we were like 2,000 feet over Lindbergh, right over Lindbergh, right over the terminal.
Wow, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you that if we go up to Sedona, you'll be flying in a plane that's more of like an '80s Dodge pickup truck as opposed to like a Lamborghini of the Cirrus.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Most of my training is in the same genre. Is that the right word? Most of my real world training is in a PA28 out of Oakland, California, same vintage.
Okay.
So
Yeah, no, that's I little things that I've learned about that thing. It's got 4 vents on the side. That's basically your air conditioning, right? And you like can open and close them. The first time I realized that I should close them before leaving the plane. So it sits out on a my airport is Auction Regional. It's Alpha 39, small little airport. They don't have hangars, so it just is tied down on the ramp. And we have haboobs.
what's the code
or
again?
like Alpha 39.
Okay,
Niner.
cool. I want to recreate the Sedona flight.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I would usually do in a second then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we could do the transition over Phoenix, but I kind of like getting higher up and getting in the views and that kind of stuff. But so we get haboobs, or like really big dust storms that roll through that area. And I totally left all the vents open. Went on a work trip where I was gone for a week and a half. Came back and we had 2 separate haboobs roll through. The entire inside of my plane was brown from dust that got blown in right through the vents and everything.
I've seen pictures of this before. And the dust cloud coming in is like, whoa. Josh brings up a good point. See, you start talking about Josh and he shows up. Don't forget the major thunderstorms in Florida running from the hurricane. Yeah, during the hurricane, all 4 of us were flying, into the thick of it. Or was that trip 3 of us? Was that just 3 of us? I think that was crazy fun. That was so fun, cloud dodging. I will never forget that. Never forget that. What's your bumpiest ride, Puck?
Oh man. Coming back sad as this is, coming back from Delaware in the Bonanza, flying over the apps, it was just rolling. It was rolling hill over hill over hill, and the wind was like gusting to 50. So of course, gets over the lip of the hill, shoots up, shoots back down. So I think I still have the flight aware picture. You could see our airspeed go from like 200 knots or 200 miles per hour down to like 130, back up to 200, 130, and our altitude jumped like 600 feet at a time. That was the worst.
Wow.
That was the time where I really wished I had shoulder
harnesses.
Belts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
But it was a fun ride.
Sparrow's lost some ground there. Matt's still in the right behind there. Puck off to the side. Formation flying with his beautiful robin.
A big robin.
No. All right. Someone asked the heading. I noticed that my heading, it says, well, the bearing is 142. My heading is 142, but for some reason on FS Cloud it's saying 127. Is that the magnetic variation, possibly, or why is it?
I believe FS Cloud goes based on
Not FS Cloud, Project Fly.
Project Fly. Yeah, sorry that.
Okay, so in my plane on the GPS, I'm showing a bearing of. Assuming that that's 142 is my heading. My compass says, oh, my compass is 142. But Project Fly overlay on my stream says 127.
So compass is. Sorry, go for that. What's up?
No. I was just saying his compass is showing 142 and his track is showing 142. So anything I could think of that would be different.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out why Project Fly is showing.
Yeah, so track is what you're currently heading, like what your current heading is. Bearing is what like you need to fly. So it's telling you your desired track is supposed to be 143. That DTK is 143, but you're flying 142, so it wants you to fly one more or 1 degree more. But
why is Project Fly showing 128?
I believe that has to do with
crabbing?
I think that has to do with because you're only crabbing 1 degree, and I think Project Fly uses variation with it.
So magnetic.
Right.
Okay.
No. Well, yes, magnetic. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll take your magnetic variation.
Okay. Cajun Cacti, how you doing, sir? Oh, his voice. He's in the voice room, but I don't think his mic's up yet.
Or Project Fly is wrong.
It's very possible. I've had a lot of issues.
Yeah, I've tried to do all 50 states on Project Fly, so today we knocked off Vermont, assuming that my X-Plane doesn't crash. Wasn't that bizarre how it did that?
Yeah. I had a problem with X-Plane just like last week where I had to do a fresh install because every plane I started to load up, as soon as it loaded up, the plane would just fly off into the air and it looked like it was slewing everywhere. And I have no idea what it was, and none of the error logs showed anything, and I didn't install anything new. It was a bummer.
Wow. That is bizarre. John, have you streamed before? Have you ever thought about streaming if you haven't?
I have, like, maybe twice. The problem is I like my consistency is just, it's weak. I have like right now, you know, I think you saw my daughter, she's 2.5, and I have a, I think he's 8 weeks old, like an 8-week-old son right now.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
And, thank you. Yeah. So,
you're a busy man. I hear you.
Kind of, but no, I love having your stream up though while I'm working, because I don't know, it's just good to get to see you flying around and get to be part of the chat and then bounce over and do some actual work for a little bit, and then while I wait for responses or whatnot, come back. And
I've always appreciated you in the chat room as well. You and Puck both, you real world pilots. I just love it. And that's why I asked about the streaming, is because I really do think that the real world pilots have an extra value add edge for good content. So maybe even if you could do it, you know, once a month or once every other month, just, you know, let me know that you're going to do it, and we'll get the GSA hosting you up and showing up and saying hello so we can learn a little bit about 1962 Cherokees.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I'm trying to think. Somebody else asked me about it also just recently. They were trying to get a bunch of people up there, and he's a real world pilot also.
Well, you got a good voice. You got a good vibe.
Yeah.
It's not Brad M like or Puck Vanek like, but I like it.
You think I have a good voice for streaming? Oof,
well, really,
John.
Brad does, but I was just didn't want
Brad
to make you feel bad.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate it.
No, you have a good voice. As strange as it sounds, sometimes a stream, someone's voice will make me linger a little longer than others, especially when I'm multitasking. It's a strange phenomenon. So you were both seriously people that I can have on in the background just listening to, and even have it on speaker, because Puck is, you know, not as potty mouthed as he has been in the past. So
I was pretty bad. I was very bad.
You cleaned it up though, so thank you.
No, I'm well, luckily I probably wouldn't be potty mouth. I'm a pretty religious guy, so that kind of holds me back there.
Well,
but
it's just
But no, I
nice to
appreciate
have it
that.
on with the kids and the family around. I like to
Oh yeah.
do that. So, but get me in the plane with Puck, fly into the expo. Yeah, I'll be swearing. And it won't be scared swearing. It'll be like this is blowing my you know. So I'm not gonna say that I don't have.
awesome,
This is, yeah. I won't say that I'm a. I have moments in the real world, but I just in the sim it's yeah, hot 600s all over the dozo. Yeah. Cajun cacti troubleshooting. Let me try one more time. Okay. Yeah, you're not lighting up your microphone, so you want to go into settings and check out your microphone default. So. Yeah, the other crazy part is if I get down to SoCal here in 2019, I'll probably fly with Josh and Bill. Bill
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be
getting
fun.
his license. May have to, he has an instructor, but he's talking about these real world Los Angeles Bravo VFR transitions, and I'm just like, really? You do this in the real world? I'm scared to do that on Pilot Edge, and you're doing it in the real world. I think he's able to do it in the real world with confidence with his instructor because of Pilot Edge.
Mm.
So
Well, Bill should be able to take you up. Don't let him tell you he can. I took my wife up while I was still training. I just had my instructor with me.
it's kind of up to the instructor, right? It's their discretion.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah,
Usually they're pretty good about it. They know that people want to get in and
yeah.
check it out.
Plus, it's a good example, or like a good, like I learned a lot when I took my wife up the first time with the instructor, because understanding what it's like to have a non-flying passenger with you, where like to me steep turns and that kind of stuff was just everyday normal, like this is how I'm going to maneuver, because this is what they kept training me to do. And then as soon as I heard my wife scream in the back because she thought we were going to fall out of the sky, I was like, oh hey, maybe I shouldn't do this with people who don't fly.
Yeah. Yeah. I flew with my mom. This was a long time ago, and I was with my instructor, and my mom was in the back seat. And yeah, I took it very slow and easy, just because you never know who's more motion sickness than the other. But yeah, M9 Aviation. Good morning. Also a real world pilot. Matt Jones, I'm showing up as a 747 for you as well. Ah, there you go. Is B2 showing the love puck? B2. He's super mod. No offense to any other mods, but B2's super mod. In fact, I need to update my stream title here for the next flight. He's on it.
Where are you going next?
I actually think I'm going to jump in 7.5. I'm tempted to jump into 757.
Oh, that's right.
And I probably will try to knock off 2 more states on Project Fly, Maine and Delaware. So might be doing the 7.5. I haven't been in the 7.5 for a little while.
Does Project Fly have a achievement for all states, or is it just something you're doing?
Yeah, it's just something I look at the map and I go, okay, I'm missing these states, and I built a list and trying to knock off each one. R. Stratman, are you full-time streaming now? Not by choice. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know. If you look at last week, I didn't stream all week, so. But
Not by choice.
yeah, this week I may stream every day. Yeah, a couple of 2-3 flights. 10 minutes till we land. Okay, I probably should start down, huh? Let's start down. I can't believe this thing lets me cheat with the autopilot.
Did Cajun ever get it up and running? I'd be interested in meeting up with him at some point too.
Set altitude 1,000.
Altitude 1,000 feet.
Okay, BV still is ahead of us. So there's a new one joining us on the cloud. You're going to go down 15 right. It's straight in for you. Okay, I don't know what the winds are, but Puck, what are you going in?
Not sure.
I'm going to probably fly over the city and then make my way in. We must be good on fuel. Yeah, this thing gets pretty good gas mileage. Can I call it gas mileage?
Yeah. Fuel economy.
Fuel economy. Because I took off with 25 gallons, and I'm still half tank on both sides. So it's almost like it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it burns about it's between like 5 to 7 gallons per hour.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I'm doing 135 now in the descent. I'm pretty happy about
That's pretty
that.
good.
135.
Got my G1000 here, about to hit a VNAV descent.
Nice.
Oh man, is that
I'm also-
16 knots at
I'm also
210?
gonna-
You're gonna
I'm
have fun.
I'm going to go max FPS on my 3J FPS wizard. There we go. I just got myself 10 frames by clicking
Whoa.
one button.
Oh, snack.
Nice.
What'd you do? What happened?
No, I was talking about the 10 FPS.
Yeah, 10 FPS by clicking one button. Yep.
That's pretty incredible, actually.
Yes, it is.
Also, John, guess what's making a comeback today?
Please tell me.
The green screen.
Oh, nice. It worked out pretty well. It was crazy how in the pre-production part of the show, we were having issues, but then right before we went live, it looked pretty good.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about that. So right after we got done with the PB&J, our lights burned out. Like our overhead lights burned out. So I had like 3 or 4 spare like white LED lights. So I was like, you know what? I'll put those up there. Put them up there. The room looks like an actual studio. Like it's like perfect
Very
lighting.
nice. Very nice.
So
What
getting
time
ready
are you
for-
going live, my friend?
It'll be about 6:30 Central Time. So.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Do you guys tune in to the Puck Vanek show?
The shoe.
The show. I'm gonna do a shout out to Puck.
Thanks, man.
He is he's the P in PB&J. I like seeing all these. It's like nice little impromptu group here. Can someone link the 3J FPS? I wonder if we have a command for it. 3J FPS. No, we don't. No, we don't. Yes, we do. It did. See, B2 set up the 3J FPS command. So Jay Kraus, check that out. Zoke Switch says this stream is so nice to listen to. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I was complimenting John and Puck on their voices, because I would listen to you two in the car on the Bluetooth.
I appreciate that. My wife just tells me that it's hard to listen to me for a long time because she falls.
Oh, so true.
Back when I was in my dating years, between 2007 and for 4 or 5 years, I was dating quite a bit, and believe it or not, I could be chatting, doing the online thing, whatever. You're chatting back and forth, and then you proceed to the phone call, and I'd get on. I'd be really interested. I'd be fascinated with all the information we got in email and chat, live chat, what have you. Then you transition to that phone call, and then you're like, oh no, I can't. No. It had nothing to do with their personality. It had nothing to do with their intelligence. It had everything to do with their voice. Now, is that
true.
shallow or is that just practical?
No, man,
Pretty
that's real
shallow.
world. No, I say that's real world, man. Like
Yeah.
that's all your life right there.
Yeah.
Like
So
you can't.
St. Wolfric says we're better muted. Yeah, he likes the visuals.
Wow. Okay. All right.
How do you connect Project Fly on X-Plane 11? Mr. Redman, there's a X-Plane plugin that you can download from Project Fly. If you need some additional guidance on where to find that, I would recommend joining the John Fly Discord. And then we can get you squared away with some tech support, some fine people in there willing to help out all kinds of people. Here's the one disadvantage to the 3J FPS plugin, right? Some of the buildings have a little bit of transparency to them right now in downtown Boston. So there's a drawback. But I like my 10 frames because I want it to be fluid right next to me. Look at the traffic down there, the buildings and everything. I am going to change.
What are you getting for FPS right now?
31, 30, 31, 29, 28, 29.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Streaming.
Oh, duh, yeah.
Yeah. My
That's a big
CPU
one.
percentage right now is 41% total. So, yeah.
What do you usually use to stream?
What?
Is it Streamlabs?
Yes, I use the Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, I had
Gotcha.
issues. I had issues with it for a long time, and I finally went back to it, and so far it's okay. Ooh, look at that spaghetti. That's a good-looking town. I actually flew over this in the real world also, with
Who are you?
Max and Ty.
Very
And,
nice.
Yeah, we did a tour of downtown with. It was a good time.
Join says, "Ask Brad about CPU percentage." Did you hear about that, John?
No, I didn't.
Brad's
actually.
stream got put on hold for like an hour and a half because his CPU percentage just like spiked.
Didn't he just reboot and that was the fix? Is that what he was talking about?
I think he did that, but
Oh,
yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, because he was talking about fixing something with just rebooting the PC.
Right.
All right, autopilot off. Woo! All right, let's slow down. I might just land on this runway, which is... What is this? This is one... I don't even know what runway this is. Like, is this 1-5? No, this wouldn't be 1-5. This is going north.
Oh, that's where TD Garden is. Okay.
All right. Get your landing rates in now, yeah. Woo, flap. I like that. It's a proper flight model with regard to flap introduction. He ended up switching back to GPU encoding. Okay, but if I ever can afford an RTX card, I actually will try the NVIDIA encoder again when I have an RTX card. But still on the 1080 Ti.
Yeah, you're gonna be on that for a while, aren't you?
I think so. It's a good
Because you
card.
just bought it.
No. Well, yeah, I did, but I bought a second one. Oh, Alex.
Wait, you bought a second one?
Yeah.
You have two 1080 Ti's now.
Yeah. Two different PCs.
Oh my. Oh my goodness.
What am I supposed to flare at? What speed do you think?
I'd say 55.
I'm going to try to single digit this landing. I'm still in the touchdown zone. 31.
I thought this was a runway. Uh-oh.
I was inside the touchdown zone, so it's not a mega float. It was a root beer float, but it wasn't a mega float. Not to mention, the Boston Tower told me to lengthen my landing because they wanted me to turn off on up here. Oh, you guys are coming in this runway. Let's go attack. Some people keep it more, how shall we say, legit on FS Cloud. I don't sometimes. Some days it drives me nuts that people will wait 3 minutes in between departures when they're all flying jets. 2 or 3 minutes in between departures. Why? You're on FS Cloud. Bring it in tight. Formation fly that 7-3. Woo, bouncing.
I think they just got to stop and hold short from tower anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly. Should I turn off? I guess I'll turn off. Fine. No, I'll keep going. Nah, I'll turn off. Woo. Did you? Oh, nice. Oh, Puck's. Oh, what's Puck doing? What in the world happened to you?
Don't worry about me.
Holy cow. Cameo.
That is so great. I'm like 10 feet above the ground. That's wonderful.
Let's see if we can catch Matt's landing here. Oops. Get over there, drone. Get over there. Get over there.
Oh, God. I just plopped it down.
Oh, Matt. Oh, yeah. Matt's in FSX because you can tell by the crab.
You mean
Yeah.
P3D?
Or I think he's in FSX actually. Believe it or not. Everyone else is down, I think. Sphero? Where's Sphero? Sphero's right there. Okay. Puck's going to the terminal.
I mean, I figure I'm a 7-4, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to complete that flight on Project Fly immediately because I get Vermont credit.
All right, I gotta pop off to get to a meeting, but I wanted to ask you real quick, or will tell you real quick. Let me know if you decide to come out here or not, and I'll make sure that I have. I don't think I have anything planned for that weekend, but I gotta check with the wife just to make sure.
Yeah,
But I'll let you know.
you and I both have very small children at home, and so we got to check with our bosses before we do anything. But yeah,
But yeah, let me know.
touch base
Let
with
me
me
know.
on like a Discord DM, and we'll go from
Okay.
there. All right, thanks, man. Thanks for joining. Appreciate the
Yeah, thanks for
chat.
having me. It was good and good flight too. I love that tri-pacer.
I like this plane a lot. All right,
right,
take care.
see you guys.
Enjoy your meeting.
Thanks.
He could always just bring us into his meeting.
Oh,
Right?
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's see. Is Cajun Cacti showing as muted while I taxi? Do you show him as muted on Discord?
I do not. No, he's not even in the channel anymore.
Okay.
I think he exited, and then I think that might be the issue. Uh-oh. Was I doing a Harrison Ford? No. Well, almost.
Woo woo. I'm very, very, very fortunate to have flown into this airport in the real world. And Max and I ate popcorn at the Signature FBO. And if I recall correctly, it was like $250 just to have that popcorn.
Wow.
Yeah. And maybe more. That wasn't including fuel either, so.
That was the SR22, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's steep.
Yeah. It was good popcorn.
It better be.
In fact, there's a video of it, of us landing at
Really?
Boston. Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
I wonder if I can find that.